351 million women will struggle with anorexia in their lifetime. That's roughly 1% of women. And that's roughly 1% too many. A 1999 study by Dr. Lundberg said that 15% of all college-age girls and high school girls meet the criteria for an eating disorder. Eating disorders do not have one shape or one size or one age or one gender or one look. Eating disorders are not universal. We can limit the prevalency of eating disorders in America and in the world by educating people on the different types of eating disorders and behaviors, limiting social media use, and ingraining in our children positive affirmations and values, and ingraining that positive body image and self-image. Jacobs in 2017 wrote a book that said there are more than just two types of eating disorders, anorexia and bulimia. There are eating disorders like orthorexia, binge eating disorder, diabulimia, ARFID. But I bet you didn't even know what those were, because I didn't. Eating disorders are more than just restricting or eating and then purging. There are so many intricacies that we have to be able to identify in others so we can be able to help them and notice that it's not just them wanting to be healthy or be thin, that it is a problem and it needs to be addressed. Evans in 2008 also piggybacked on the idea from Jacobs that eating disorders stem from this idea that we must be skinny. But no one knows about more than just the two prevalent types of eating disorders, anorexia and bulimia. Everyone tells you to not be fat, not be fat, not be fat. But then we don't want to address the problems and the consequences that come with that. And we don't know how to see other eating disorders other than restricting or purging. Along with educating yourself, you can limit the use of social media. Wykes and Gunter in 2010 wrote an article that said half of women in the study that they performed couldn't accurately identify what their body type was. That is a perfect example of body dysmorphia, which is a direct consequence of eating disorders. Women don't even know what their true body looks like when all we see is edited images online. It is so harmful to see images that are fake or manipulated or doctored or posed, and then compare that to your relaxed self at the end of the long day of eating. You can't do that, and that is so harmful, and that comparison causes women to then restrict or purge or binge or only eat extremely healthy, which is orthorexia. It's eating healthy to a harmful extent. Lastly, we can educate our children and tell them that their body, it doesn't matter what their body looks like. It doesn't matter what the scale says or the size of their jeans, that they are beautiful no matter what they look like, and it doesn't matter what your body looks like because you are so much more than your body. I want you to understand that eating disorders can happen to anyone, and we need to educate ourselves so we can extend a helping hand to the people that need it, because there is a chance that one day it could be you struggling, and you don't want to struggle alone.